want some
days.
music?
Yeah.
We still
Get your verse in. Get your little bar in, Phil.
Phil, do this.
Glasses on. Real spill.
Phil, do
Breaking
this.
the whatever. That boy clean,
I
boy.
like that.
Hey, he like a smooth criminal,
That's
man.
like that.
He just miss his suit and tie, his little side pose, head down.
Check him out.
Clean, boy.
I like
Check him
that.
out. You talking now, huh?
Had to get right.
Go ahead. Keep going. Keep going, man.
I was a little angry, but I had to get right.
Yeah.
Straight lace hood.
Don't use that anger towards me now. Remember that, man.
Hey, you gotta break the habit. Hey, like your shirt say.
Man, okay.
Hey, I see what time we on now, baby. Don't worry.
Memorial Day. What y'all do anything tomorrow? Or?
Y'all have to work.
I
feel like it should be illegal to work on any holiday.
I mean, but I mean, you technically essential worker, right?
I think it should be illegal to work on any holiday.
I'm just saying.
You are essential worker, though.
I think it should be illegal to work on any holiday.
I'm saying, if nobody's in the hospital or anything like that, then
I think it should be illegal to work on the holidays.
okay, all right, there it is.
Get somebody else to do it. I don't know. The doctors don't do anything.
There it is. I got you.
There it is.
Hey, it's like she Red. You had a bow to that though, didn't you?
I think it should be illegal to work.
There we go.
On any holiday.
I got you. Real, what you got planned, man? What you doing?
Man, you know me, man. Just staying.
You know exactly what coming to.
Just staying out the way. I might put some on the grill. I might not.
Yeah.
I'm just taking it day by day. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna see. We'll see what life brings us, man.
I feel you. Play late. What about you, dog?
Man, I'm thinking about it. But if not,
Bring me a plate if you do.
you gonna be up here?
No.
All right. You gonna meet me halfway?
Millie.
LOL.
I never get it. It's okay. Young, you cooking tomorrow?
I did it today. I really just got done. Honestly.
Oh, what'd you cook?
What we do? Chicken, ribs, sausage, steak. That was it. That's all we put on the grill.
You could have called and gave me an invite. I would have came and got me a plate.
Oh, I ain't know. I thought you was, you in the Berg, so I got to give you an earlier notice. Next time, we got you.
You're correct. You do have to give me at least 48, 72 a week.
I was in what's the spot? I was in Covington County. Third. That's probably like 15 minutes away from Hattiesburg.
I was in Hattiesburg last week too.
Find time to tell somebody, guys.
I forgot to hit you.
But it was in and out. It's coming. I'm coming to secure a bag. That's
y'all know who wouldn't forget to call me? Phil. And that's why he's my favorite. So there's that.
There it is.
There's that. Phil would not forget to call me. He would let me know.
Phil.
No, I'm a call you.
We should put the cheers for Phil. The cheer emoji.
But yeah, man.
So bad, dog.
But yeah, man, Realspill 601, man, episode 9, man. Episode 9. Got read, man. This is the second episode, right?
Mm-hmm.
Is it?
Yeah.
Second one. Got read in the building. Yeah.
Red 2 Ds. Don't play with
2 Ds.
What's the nickname I gave you? What's the nickname I gave you, Red?
I don't know. Probably some foolishness.
Was it Lotto or something like that?
No.
What was my real something like that? We got
what I said,
Phil? Yana done. I don't think I ever got
Little Red. It wasn't Little Red.
I don't know.
Phil.
Low Rider. No. I don't know.
They start with an L. I know it's an L with it. I just don't know.
It probably Little Red.
I got that. That's lazy.
That is very lazy.
That's lazy.
Better.
How did I forget your nickname that fast? It'll come back to me.
We got
Realspill Red light special on Realspill. You know, hey.
Red light special.
That might be red
light special.
That's kind
I'm
of
gonna
catchy.
come up with something since y'all won't give me
Now,
no
red light special. That's kind of copyright. We'll get to you. Red light.
I don't know nothing about that.
That's what I think of that.
Red, that's
Hey,
my
Red.
You copyrighting that from Pluto himself. That's what he's trying to tell you.
Red, I don't know nothing about that, Red.
I'm
gonna leave that over there.
I'm so sick of this guy in Pluto.
And
what's up with his hair? Why did he cut his hair?
Hey, look.
That's Field Boy.
Hey,
you
either like it or you don't. Hey, they either gonna stay or they gonna leave.
Hey, you see the age getting to him though.
Hey, that's all they gonna do, Realspill. That's all they can do.
You either gonna stay or you gonna leave.
He looks.
We got my boy, man, Realspill, aka Lil Rodney in the business, man. He here.
Man, you funny.
Lil Rodney Hood.
Y'all don't even know the reference. Y'all ain't know
Lil Rodney is great.
But
I know what guys saying all that, man. They ain't used to seeing you, boy. Look,
I swear, bro, Phil, I ain't used to see you like that, man. You might do that more often.
Phil, why they on your glasses like that?
Just you say what?
Why they on your glasses like that? I like the glasses.
I ain't never seen.
I rock with them.
You look educated.
I'm the one that wear glasses. I'm the one that wear glasses.
I do this for me, man. I do this for me. You know what I'm saying?
Phil said, "Forget y'all. This is not even about y'all. It's not about me."
I rock with it, man.
I'm the one that wear glasses. I never seen him wear glasses.
I only wear them when I'm sitting in the office on a computer for a long time. But other than that,
I be getting migraines, so I had to let the contacts go for a little minute.
Yeah, I need that.
I'm getting a little older. My eyes getting dry and stuff.
I wear mine when I get ready to go to bed.
So I can't wear them.
You wear your glasses.
Yeah, I watch TV. I take them out. And then,
I'm thinking like you saying like you sleeping with your glasses.
No, they'll break.
It's like what?
I'm with you. Me too.
But let me give my boy his introduction, man. Got my boy Straight Lace, Mike Lowry. Hey man, Mississippi Braves, man, representing.
They ain't the team no more. It's the Mississippi Mud Monsters.
Mud Monsters.
Yep.
Something like that. Yeah.
Man, please.
Hey, we need go to the game, man. Hey, we can get there.
We can get there though. We might need to do a little team.
Is it fun? I went to Atlanta Braves game, so I'm pretty sure Mississippi fun every year. We
gonna get lit. So, we gonna get lit. If it's have our drinks.
Yeah, might do a little team activity one time out there.
Yeah, I'm sure that would be fun. I like that. Chemistry. I will go.
But yeah, I mean, we got some topics. I mean, where y'all want to go first with it, man?
Travis. Get him on the docket.
So yeah, I mean, and that hit today. So I mean, Travis, let's give him congratulations though. He just got married, just tied the knot. Congratulations. That's something to be congratulated towards.
Cool beans.
You don't want to give bro no congrats.
I got something to say.
But anyway,
I'm happy for him. He loves him, and if he ready, he ready.
I love that he loves it.
So yeah, they just got married. What's buzzing around it is no, she did not sign a prenup, and he gifted her a $200,000 car, or something like that.
G-Wagon, yeah. Okay. And he said he wouldn't give her no prenup too.
Oh, he stated it outright.
Yep,
there is no prenup.
He looks like a duck. She's a struck gold. I'm just keeping it real. Look at her. Look at her. Look like she just hit the gold mine on his lump ass. They were saying that he was the one. She couldn't let him go to the parties and stuff.
Right.
This and that.
I mean, yeah. So yeah. What you got, Lacey? How you feel about it?
I don't want to start it off. I'm gonna let the people, get at it.
I know you said you had something to say. So
I do. I absolutely 100% do. First of all, I feel like Travis hasn't learned his lesson. Like, he either doesn't have any real friends or I don't know. It's like the dots aren't connecting. Maybe he's in La La Land, or he still believes in romance, but like everybody knows that marriage is a transaction. And I'm not saying that like, in a hating way, but like people are marrying these days for stability, not for love. And it's
Right,
clear as
right.
day what's going on there. Like, do I doubt that she care about him and love him and got a soft spot for him? I don't know, because I'm not them people. But Travis, be for real.
Mm.
You're a young black athlete, and
He,
there's already a track record of how folks get down. Like I'm not understanding why you want to be made an example of for the younger generation of what not to do. Like that was silly. And
right,
I'm
right.
not saying that they ain't gonna be together forever. They might, they might live a beautiful life or whatever. But she's already shown in first of all, when she first was even asked about y'all's relationship, and she ever first started running her mouth, one of the first things she said was, oh, I didn't even like him at first.
Hmm.
Excuse me?
Hmm.
What do you mean you didn't like him at first? She didn't like you at first, but over time she started to like you. Travis, you ever thought to ask yourself, I wonder what it was that hooked her in?
Mm.
And then you go, I want to build a life for her and didn't ask for a prenup? Is you cool? Like,
Is you stupid?
are you okay? Is everything okay at home? Like, I don't know why nobody, especially his homeboys, like, why did y'all let him do that? That was, but he's also shown that he's very hard headed and stubborn, and he just
Mm.
do what he wants. So I don't even think that even I'm pretty sure his friends did say things to him. He just gives off the I know it all type of attitude, and that's cool. But
Did,
when it bites you in the ass, everybody gonna say they told you so because we did. We told you well before y'all even got married. Like, you sure that's what you want to do? She might love you, but is she in love with you? You can't pay me to say that she is. I genuinely don't think that she is. Like, he def pulled a dummy move for
Yeah.
sure. Like, no prenup.
Yeah,
Didn't
I
he just get
mean,
let me go,
drafted?
Phil. Let me
Like,
go, Phil.
I mean,
Uh,
honestly and truthfully, man, uh, I guess he's madly in love, and that's cool and all. But when you're about to make this type of money, man, I don't care if she was with you when you was down, man. She can sign that piece of paper, especially if she know y'all ain't gonna never leave each other. Sign it, just sign it then. You know what I'm saying? And I know people may see it the other way around. If we love each other, why do I gotta sign it? But the only reason that we're not signing is because we didn't know I was gonna be making this type of money. But now that I am, I mean, it's kind of like I just need to do this just in case. We don't know what can happen. You know what I'm saying? It brings that type of thought in your head. And for Travis Hunter to do that, I mean, I don't think it was a smart decision. Hopefully, he had some people that was telling him you need to do that prenup. But like Red said, he is kind of stubborn. He gonna do what he wants. He don't really care what anybody else has to say about anything that he has going with his personal life. You know what I'm
man,
saying? He
look.
may have one or two people in his ear that he may listen to, but at the end of the day, he gonna do what he wants. Now, if
and
he
I do
does,
have something else to add as well. After you feel, of course.
and if it does come and bite him in the ass in the end, then it's a lesson learned, and it's a hard lesson to
Hmm.
learn. But hey, you went through it. You saw it through. You know.
My other thing though too is like, yeah, and I see a lot of people saying, that well, a lot of people ain't saying this, but I can see it from the aspect of, maybe they really are truly in love, this, that, and the third, but like money make you do some strange things.
Hmm.
Like, and you can see that in families when people pass away and money's involved, people act crazy. So what do you think somebody that has no bloodline ties to you, if your own blood will do it to you, you don't think this woman would? Like,
Mm.
there's so many true ID documentaries out there. Like, there's so many examples for him to have seen where, I don't know, if I was an athlete, no disrespect or nothing like that, but you worked hard to get to where you are. Why would you share your assets? That just don't make sense to me. I don't understand. I don't, like, taking care of home, this, that, and the third. But if y'all split, she get, no, we ain't doing that.
And look. I'm gonna hear old school. I know. Hey, I know. Some people parents say this. Everything glitter ain't gold. Let's just be real.
There it is.
Everything glitter ain't gold, and he's a duck. Let's just be real. Let's be real. He's gullible. He's as my granddaddy used to say, an ice cream boy. Because let's just be real. This is real spill.
So hold on, let's real quick breakdown what you mean.
As I get into details of the ice cream boy, I'm going to go to some of the explanations. I'm gonna tell her why he's gullible in a lick. He done gave her 2 cars. He done gave her a house. She probably gave him a fishing boat or something. But this dude, they got $30 million guaranteed, like on a $45 million deal. $30 million guaranteed. And you just got married within 2 weeks of the draft, and you did not try to go to the bank or try to go to the courthouse to get a prenup. Man, she's a different race. I'm going to be the first one to say this. I'm not, racist and none of that. But she's a different race that really haven't came from anything. It's a walking lick. And of course, his day ones ain't gonna say nothing to him because they don't want to get cut off the payroll. And he just got on the payroll for real. Let's just be real. So they gonna keep their mouth shut. And he gonna hit his head. Let him hit his head. I hope he can recover when he get his head hit because it's coming. I hate to be negative. It's coming. I love Travis as an athlete. I wish him well, but he need to listen to the people around him instead of going on his first conscious and not his second mind. Hey, there's some hidden gems right here, folks.
I can't wait to hear his explanation for it because, when they went viral the last time, he had this whole "we in love" type of explanation. Like, please, you got to explain to me why you didn't go get a prenup, and you just signed a deal like that. Like, I need to know.
He don't want to listen to nobody, so he gonna hit his whole head, and she probably telling him, "It's okay, I'm not gonna leave him." Got his whole head gone. Got whip appeal. No baby face.
So what I'll say with that though, so I mean, if it were me, more than likely I would probably want the prenup. But this is I'm looking at it through his lens. We aren't really privy to what all is going on. We privy to what we see and what come out on the internet, right. But we don't know what she done done. We don't know what she done done to hold it down. We don't know, what aspect, what dynamics in which they've opened up to each other to where he feel comfortable enough to be able to do that. So I mean, I'm gonna give him a little grace. I feel like hopefully this is for the right reasons. He truly feels that he's in love with her and she's in love with him, and they don't plan on this being just a business transaction or something that's casual or this is it's supposed to be from sickness and health. In sickness and health, they together, they rocking together.
They'll do his part.
So did they have a wedding?
Yesterday, a big wedding, wedding. That's where he brought the G-Wagon, to her. They had Giant T's there. They had DJ T Money. A lot of Mississippi folks was there. They showed out. They went all out. So I hope it was all. I hope for the best.
They had Johnny T's there.
Johnny T's had the lobster, had the rice, had the asparagus, the cheesecake. DJ T Money coming in there, being a DJ. They had some heavy hitters there.
So they let Mississippi represent, man. That's what's up. That's what's up, man.
I love that he got Mississippi still on his heart.
Shout out T Money, man. Shout out Johnny T's, man.
I'm gonna say this. I think a couple comments that was made, I can't really agree with. I feel like we can't really say that Travis Hunter girl just because of her family, which we don't know nothing about, because I think she's American born. You know what I'm saying? Came up just like anybody else who met Travis Hunter, may have not liked him, but in the end, you know what I'm saying? The relationship is there. They love each other. Money.
Let's just be real, Phil. She liked the Adidas endorsement deal. She liked the Fisher endorsements. She liked the $30 million guaranteed. Hey, all she gotta do is I ain't gonna get there.
Nah, don't even go
there. Already took it there.
Hey, she probably put some stuff that he liked that he ain't gonna see. He ain't never seen before.
What are we talking about now? What can we be talking about now?
Mind control. That's what I'm saying. Mind control.
Serious?
Okay, so my other question is, what do we know about her? Like,
I don't really know too much.
She was in a music video with another rapper.
My thing. I think that also, for me, especially, that's what fuels my opinions of her, because
we don't know nothing about her.
We don't know anything about you, so we don't know what you do bring to the table.
Exactly.
For me to believe that, this really is a love story.
Hold on right there though. So let's put this back. Let's put it in the lens of like you guys. Everybody put it in their lens of it, as if you're in a relationship with someone.
Okay.
You ain't letting everybody know what's going on in the relationship. You really ain't trying to have anybody. Hold on.
You'll know enough. You'll know that.
But all I'm saying though is,
this is your career. But I don't even know what career she has.
But what I'm saying though is, Red, there's always times when people, when they see people that are in a relationship, they're like, what does he or she do with it? Like, why are they together? What does he or she do to help them out? That's a common thing.
She ain't beating the allegations.
I'm gonna be honest.
I mean, I'm not arguing that. I'm just saying.
Is he giving gold digging vibes?
We don't really know.
I can't say that yet.
Mystery.
I can't say that yet.
It's not just a business transaction.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I mean, I know when I get married, like I don't want nobody to know about my girl. You know what I'm saying? They don't need to know nothing. This is gonna be straight up.
I'm trying to keep the internet. Hey, once you let the internet in, is when they go down here.
I don't even like posting like that. You know what I'm saying? None of that. So
keep it anonymous, huh?
I am not an Easter egg. No.
Hey, Red, that's something right there. You're a prize. You're a prize, huh?
If somebody sees us out in public, cool. I just don't like doing the socials because
I'm with Phil on that one.
It be so many people that be, man, I'm telling you, man, it be people trying to ruin shit for no reason.
For real talk.
You gotta be careful.
You know what? Next time, that's gonna be a topic because I'm on everybody.
That's fine.
So, Red, you want to be posted. You want to be posted. You want the whole world to see.
But hold on, real quick. I do want to talk about one thing that you mentioned over Red, because you said, why is his homeboys not saying nothing to him? All I'm gonna say is this. All I'm gonna say is this. It's a lot. I feel like it's a lot of instances where we're in the group. A lot of the guys are telling the guy this one thing, and they still gonna, at the end of the day, they're a grown man. They're gonna do whatever they want to do.
Yeah, and I do understand that. Kind of like what I was saying. Like, he has shown himself to be stubborn, so they probably are telling him like, Travis, I don't know if this is a good idea, my guy, but he probably like, nah. Like, it all makes sense. It's gonna work out. We in love, because that's just the vibe he's always giving off. So cool, but I don't know, man. Like, and I'm not trying to be no hater, but
me either, Red. Me either.
I really think, honestly, for me, ever since the initial outbreak of her and just her actions and things she said, she never sat right in my spirit. So, and it's kind of hard to come back from that. So when I heard about the no prenup, you're cooked. You're done. That was a dummy move.
For me personally, I'd say, like, if you was down during the struggle, then more likely probably not going to throw that prenup. But you come after I didn't hit, I got no choice. I didn't like it first.
Stay down till you come.
Hey, I didn't work too hard, Phil.
I worked too hard to go in the blink of an eye.
I'm gonna say this before we switch it. If you don't sign a prenup, don't put none of that, the properties, none of that in your name. Put it in your mama's name. Think about it.
He better have some saved up in another bank account. That's all I'm gonna say.
Hopefully he does have a plan B and a smart plan B. Maybe he is pulling a move, like 50. So we're gonna give him the benefit of the doubt, but I don't trust him. So there's that. So I think it was a dumb move.
Let's go. What's next, Young?
Do y'all want to stay on sports, or do y'all want to go to? We want to go to.
We go ahead and knock the sports out.
All right, so let's stick on sports then. Ryan Clark, RG3, man. Ryan Clark, RG3. For those who don't know, Ryan Clark and RG3 former football player. You should know his accolades in the playing for Washington Redskins, things like that. Pretty much, he came out after the Caitlin Clark, Angel Reese little foul and basically said that Angel Reese is just literally hating on Caitlin. You can see the hatred on her. And so Ryan Clark responded on his show to Pivot, where he said, this is not what he said verbatim, but to paraphrase, he basically said RG3 shouldn't be the guy talking about stuff like that when really all you're seeing is an interaction with his white wife. I think we got clips of that, so we can check that out real quick.
Yeah, RG3 is corny. He's corny, guys. And
yeah, they had a little back and forth on Twitter. Ryan even said, you know, you were saying a lot of corny stuff when you were on ESPN, you know, blase. You know, RG3 got let go, 3-4 months ago. But they calling for Ryan Clark's job right now for those comments.
Oh.
He ain't going nowhere.
Could have pointed to what having a positive Black woman in the household could do. I think back to Alexis Ohanian when he was on our show. He talked about being married to Serena Williams and the things that he has learned through not only the conversations they've had, but through the life they've experienced. He brought us back to childbirth. Many of us know how high the mortality rates are in this country for Black women. But clearly that wouldn't extend to Serena Williams. That wouldn't also include one of the world's greatest athletes of all time, but it did. And it taught him a lesson. I feel like those lessons are invaluable instead of pointing to what non-Black women can't do or don't do.
To see the things I've now seen, to be as close to it now, to have felt it, especially about someone I love.
RG3's response real quick. And that isn't a full clip either, I don't think, of him kind of calling out his wife, but y'all kind of get the gist of it. He basically said, you know, you ain't been around this, so why, you know.
Right.
But yeah, I mean, okay, here we go.
RG3, and I just wanted to get on here and talk to you guys because there's been a lot of buzz, a lot of conversations about my sports take that Angel Reese hates Caitlin Clark, which was purely based in basketball. But I think all of you know there's a line in life that you just simply don't cross. Wives and children are always off limits. And Ryan Clark has sprinted past that line. Ryan Clark didn't like my sports take, but Angel Reese hates Caitlin Clark. And that's fine. It's okay. It's part of the game. Sports media, I'm going to have an opinion. This person might not agree with it. That person might not agree with it. But what you don't do is turn around and personally attack me and my family just because you don't agree with a sports opinion that is purely based off the sport. I didn't make it personal. But what that really shows is just how low of a person Ryan Clark is. But Ryan, you crossed the line, man. You made it personal and some. I really believe there should be no space in sports media for personal attacks.
So yeah, I mean, I'm gonna go ahead and roll out mine on this. Surprisingly, I'm on RG3 side on this. Not due to the fact of the comments of what he said about, you know, Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese, but just the fact that I do agree with, like, regardless of whatever the situation is and whatever you can maybe try to connect it to, don't bring my family, none of my personal people in any of this. This is, at the end of the day, this is just us giving out our opinions and critiques on certain things. If I didn't get personal, don't get personal with me. So at the end of the day, I agree with RG3 on the fact that it is a line. Like, regardless if I got a white, purple, green, or blue wife, don't you bring that up. Like, it is what it is. You can critique the tape, but don't keep my family out of it. So, yeah, I'm standing with RG3 on this.
And yeah, I gotta agree with you on this one. I'm siding with RG3 because what does his wife have anything to do with his opinion on Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese dealing with basketball? Yeah, like, you had no right to bring up his wife in this situation, straight up. And I think Ryan Clark, he really did cross the line with it. And the other thing is, he knew what he was doing with it. You know what I'm saying? And I honestly can't. You can't be cool with it. You can't even respect it, honestly. And I think I think Ryan Clark really owe RG3 an apology for that.
I agree.
I think he put out a clip, I think, recently, kind of basically backtracking on what he said.
For Ryan Clark to say that in his first baby mother was a biracial woman, it was a low blow. Because why are you contradicting and talking about RG3 and you with child a white woman as your first, baby mother? But then again, there is a low blow to talk about somebody's family can lead it out. But I think he already had personal beef with RG3 because he went on when they was going back and forth was saying that his job at ESPN, he wasn't doing nothing. He was throwing shots. He was late to meetings and all this and that. So I feel like it was already beef within in-house.
Yeah, and I agree with that because, like, if you remember, if those who watched, I know you didn't watch it, Red, but like the Monday Night Footballs and stuff like that, RG3, RG3 is a corny guy. That's just what he is. He a corny guy, and he would say some corny stuff on there, and like Ryan, you could literally see his facial expressions every time he'd roll off one of them little crazy little things. Ryan either put his head down, shake his head, all kinds of stuff. So, yeah, they weren't rocking with each other really to begin with.
Because he made it known that, nobody mess with you and basically deserved to be fired. But that's stuff in-house that don't supposed to get personal at the end of the day. Simple as that. Leave your family out of it. And if you doing it out with this man, y'all gotta have one-on-one talk or shoot. It ain't gonna get physical, but just talk it out or just be like, hey, I can't rock with you. Enough said. Wash your hands with it. But you don't know his wife and family from a grain of salt just because you work with them. So that's disrespectful and it's low.
How would y'all react on like somebody said something where they pointed out like something personal? Like
some guys get violent.
You got law, I'm going to hell.
I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm the wrong one. I'm the wrong one to do that to.
But then again, you don't want to lose your job. You don't want to lose your job at the end of the day.
But don't come from my family or my close. Like that has nothing to do with sports. That has nothing to do with work. You have no right to speak on anything that has nothing to do with the topic at hand. Like we talking about sports and you talking about my wife. What? That has no correlation. Now I'm gonna beat your head in. Now you got a well-whooped ass for nothing.
I also see at the workforce that if people get disrespectful, they got their ass hemmed up. I see it with my own eyes.
That's crazy.
They do nothing.
For that. Bring your man wife up. That ain't even being in him.
And who I'm with doesn't matter to you.
Hey, but this goes back to field point. Let's go back to field point. That's why keep it low key, man.
Don't piss me off.
That goes back to field point.
Because as soon as you
don't piss me off, I'm gonna get on y'all about it.
They get to trying to pick it. They find any little thing. Hey,
the jab at his field, the jab at you.
Yeah. And see, the other thing is when it comes to social media, you can't react to it. You just wait till you catch them in person and you make them stand on it.
And that's when you chew their ass out. And they're going to look stupid sipping on some drink.
Yeah, basically you saying you don't do the Twitter fingers. You ain't Twitter fingers.
I've never been that guy.
I've never been that guy.
And when you press their ass,
come out and talk to you.
When they press their ass, they on their phone looking stupid. Shit, hold them up. Hold them mofos together.
Wrong for that.
Yeah, guy got to start standing on their 10, man. Stand on their 10.
The one thing you don't bring up the wife and kids. You do that, now you taking it to a disrespect level where, you know what I'm saying? If we was in the street, I'm going to slap you for that.
Especially the children. Especially the children. And the wife.
See, the thing is Ryan Clark know that because if it was the other way around, man, he'd be ready to fight that man.
Yeah.
And be real. And see, the thing is Ryan Clark kind of feel like he probably was like on that bully stuff where he was trying to bully RG3.
Yeah. I see you saying.
He been known for that though, Phil. Your boy been known for that. He been known for that in the locker room back in the day.
Locker room got character.
And
got
the guy,
two rings.
the guy that tell him to cool out was Troy Polamalu.
He got 2 rings. They needed that back in the day. You know how it was. Come on now. Your boys were on the same time, and they just didn't get caught. Clay Matthews was bullying them boys. You know it.
Right.
You and I both know it.
Hey, everybody, when it go down in the locker room, so you gotta hold guys accountable.
Shit, we know it.
Yeah.
Brothers,
for real.
sisters, everybody. This is life.
Gotta hold guys accountable.
We old school.
I'm big on that.
We old school. We ain't new school.
But at the end of the day, though, man, Ryan, clean it up, man. Still, you know, hey, shout out to the noob. Still, though, he 1911. So,
And he LSU.
Yeah, and he went to school at the boot. So, you know,
you give him his shout out for negativity energy today.
He did wrong.
But yeah, man. All right, we done with sports, man. We done with sports. I wanna get to streaming university. I wanna get to streaming university.
Me too.
Okay, so when it comes down to that, was it all like the mainstream streamers, or first of all, what was the purpose of it?
Okay, so and feel if I'm getting anything or I'm missing anything, feel free to step in. So pretty much, Kai Cenat, one of the he part of basically the big three.
Basically.
The big three is him, Speed, and Aiden Ross.
Okay, I only know him. But
who is Aiden Ross?
Well, we'll explain that later. We'll explain that later. Anyway, so pretty much he decided to do a streaming university where he invited streamers, some of the big ones, and then I think up and coming streamers, small streamers to a central location where they'll be there for about a week or two. I think I want to say Phil around that time.
It got shortened.
Okay, but pretty much he put them on the campus, and they're gonna be trying to basically network and go over certain classes, things like that, to where he can help them build their platform. What he's trying to do is trying to find the next him.
Okay.
And so it's been to me it's been big because I would say it was kind of like my big kickoff to actually pay attention to like the streamers. I'm gonna be honest, because I never really.
And what do these streamers do on their streams? Like
they vlogging.
That's their life.
That's what the kids.
Getting loud and outrageous.
I sound old, but that's what the kids do now. They like to just sit around and stream. Like kids like to watch it.
They look red. They got people on the comments. It's like an Instagram live, and you just walking around, and there's people on the comments.
And people commenting,
clickbaiting.
Check this out. If you get gifted subscribers, they gotta pay for that. So if they give you 10 subscribers, it's like $400 for just 10. They getting paid now. They getting paid.
I need to go get on streaming university. Streams. What platform they be on?
It's a lot.
But see, the thing is, I'm not good with having that camera on me 24/7.
Yes, they go on rants, a bunch of random nonsense.
I think some of what they kind of plan. They plan little skits and stuff too, though, while they doing it. But
a lot of it's planned, but some of it, I think,
some of it is.
That's true character. That's really how they act.
And some of it's very sus.
And so you got a lot of people. You got guys like you got DDG, Duke Dennis, Cooking with Kaya, India Love, Lil Ride. Shut up! I got Lil Ride, Lil Reggie.
Lil
Reggie. What's buddy who got kicked out?
Rakai, but I think he's still there. Ben the Don,
Duke Dennis, that's my boy. That's my boy right there. Duke Dennis.
Duke Dennis is funny.
Talib, Funny Mike, Funny Marco was there too.
Funny Mike.
Yeah, Funny Mike was there.
Yeah, I like Funny Mike.
He tripping out.
Like his kids, they funny.
So yeah, they
watching them on TikTok though.
So like they pretty much got classes stuff like that, and so pretty much what's going on is they all have their setup in their room where they stream it. But then everybody got they got a camera person, like their own team member, either with them or they carrying their own little iPhone. And they recording everywhere they walking to. So it's 24-hour stream. It's 24-hour stream. Everybody recording. I mean,
some sleep. The whole week.
Yeah, some not sleeping, and some sleep. I think with the streaming on. Like that's I don't know.
That's so invasive.
But
I ain't gonna lie.
You got
but it's literally cameras everywhere the whole time. It's not gonna be no cameras. But yeah, man, like, it's a lot of clips. It's a lot of clips. The one that sticks to me the most is DDG, Duke Dennis. They've been kind of going at it. I don't know if you want to call it a skit or if it's real. I mean, take it what you want.
I don't know. I think DDG been in his chest for real.
So
hey, you know how I feel about DDG.
So we're gonna talk about DDG character in a minute, but pretty much
some guys out here that move just like him.
So DDG pretty much he had Indian Love on his stream before they started streaming University. They kind of rock with each other a little bit, and we got a little clip. Basically, Duke Dennis, you know, Aura man,
he liked it. He liked it.
And it looked like India kind of rocking with him a little bit too. So you know, DDG kind of character came out, and so
his real character.
So let's play that clip, producer, real quick. Let's play that. So
Duke one of the ones, man.
I just want people to understand this guy's in real life doing the same thing.
So
yeah.
Hey, dude, get off my ball, man! Damn, bro, that's my ball.
Oh, we got the first one first before that one, Daniel. But before he pulls it up, y'all heard the kind of the part of it, his ball. Like, so now it's a reference, you know, my ball.
That's what they use in my ball.
Yeah,
they mean the ball in his court?
I see it.
I think it's more of a reference like
I can put it in Latin.
Okay, no, I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna keep it a stack. It's to me, it's giving like, nah, that's my girl. That's my girl.
Yeah.
Don't talk.
I don't think it's giving it like. I think he's.
No, it is. Check it out.
No. Listen, check it out.
Come on, Johnny.
Thank you.
Nice to meet you. Appreciate all the advice.
Yeah, for sure. Can't wait to,
Yeah, and we're gonna. Can't wait to what? Can't wait to what? All right.
What happened?
Hey. No! That's my boy, man. Stop! No doubt. I'm just introducing myself to. Oh my!
This is my first time singing.
You're walking around that road.
Oh my gosh.
So yeah, pretty much. Yeah, I mean, to me, I've seen it. I see guys that's on that type of time. But yeah, I mean, what y'all think about that in terms of my ball? Okay, take it away.
You want me to give you my honest opinion with that screaming my ball crap?
But hold on, we got. I think you want this.
Actually play that. You play that and then I'll say it. We can play that.
Okay.
Okay. Bro, this is my ball, bro. How many balls you got? Hey, you got slow down.
That was a low blow on him too.
You gotta say no, bro. Damn, bro, you gonna punch me out, bro? Bro, that's my ball. Whenever you play every ball. Bro, you literally see me just holler at my ball, bro. Hey.
Yeah, okay.
They both going back and forth. Duke saying he don't care nothing about it.
Let's get into it.
First off, I'm gonna be real with you. All that DDG screaming, no, my ball, no. Let me tell you what that is. Green. It's green. You're cock blocking, and you really need to move around. Straight up, move around.
Him out.
When you doing that type of stuff, man, you might as well call it hating out. Like, what you doing all that for?
The screaming and stuff is a bit excessive.
So what? But I mean, even past that,
I just saw Duke rebuttal though.
Yeah. For me, it's the whole premise though, and to me, I don't care about 3, 2, or 1. Like, I just feel like there's times where guys they maybe texting a girl or they had some interactions. And so, they feel like, all right, that's me. But then she may start being interested with somebody else that's around. And then guys, they get a little tender about it. And then they'll come up and say something. But I don't know if that happens with women. I don't know if that happens like that where they like
free game.
Women hate them out. Women gonna put in the group message, be like, you know how women do.
Hey, you might be right on that though, like.
They ain't gonna make it out loud, but then they gonna put in the group message and be like, oh, they gonna hit the girl up. You used to talk to so and so. Well, I did too.
I mean,
and then one of them gonna go one of them gonna go ghost.
Obviously, we abide by, but all they did DDG doing, no women in the world is doing it. Like, that's corny. Nobody's doing that. That's cop blocking. Like, cop blocking 101 is exactly what he was just doing.
But women be fighting about it.
And he lame as fuck. He lame as fuck.
Right. Like, why are you doing? First of all,
niggas out here doing that same shit.
People all over the world is looking at that. And this is the time that you want to holler out my ball. You couldn't wait to be like, I slid on shorty, like, you know, I'm trying to push up on that. Like, why do you have to do that right now on this stream? That's embarrassing.
But
he looks like a cornball.
What I say is, Sophia, I'm gonna ask you. So let's just you take out the rivers of my ball. So like, let's say you out, you got this girl, she's rocking with you. What's your term? She on your body. You know what I'm saying? She on your body. Right. And y'all finna slide out. Y'all finna slide out, and one of your guys grab you, talking about, nah, bro, what you doing? Nah, that's all me right there. What is your response to that?
I'm gonna be honest. My first reaction is, bro, don't ever touch me again in your life. You know what I'm saying?
Damn.
Don't grab me talking about
something. He's saying forget the friendship. He on that.
Don't grab me like that, man. You tripping.
Unhand me.
And second, honest to God, if you see me walking with this chick and you coming out here trying to tell me like, yo, what is you doing because I'm with this chick that you thought you had, man, it's already too late, man. You seen her on my body in the club and we walking out together and she coming to my car. Man, come on, dog. You need to move around. Okay? You apologize early. You want to be delusional? That's not my fault. That's not my fault. You want to be delusional? That is not my fault. I'm telling you now.
Guys taking it and run with it. When they see that, they take it and run with it.
They ain't had no understanding for real.
Taking it and run with it.
They ain't had no understanding for real.
Hey, that lure out, that basket, that lure, they gonna run with it.
Some guys think that string with cheese, man. They think that string with cheese is all they need to have some fathom in their head that right. We got something going. That's
so like okay. So like, what if like beforehand, like dude, like yeah, we texted a little bit, but then like at the function, she gravitate towards you. Do you kind of be like, let me take a step back because bro told me texting her and do it. It's like.
I would like to hear these.
Okay, so next man go harder.
Hold on now.
Okay, keep it real. Keep it real.
So he told me before we went to the club that, yo, I'm texting this chick, woo woo. And then we get to the club, he ain't even, you know what I'm saying, engaging with the female that he told me about, and then she come and gravitate towards me.
Right.
Man, all I can do is look at him and say, hey, you see what's going on, right?
That's wrong. That's wrong.
Whoa,
you think that's wrong? You think that's wrong, Red?
Hold on. Just listen now. Just listen.
I'm gonna be honest.
If he don't do nothing right then and you see what's going on, man, come on, man. What you want me to do?
Some shit I understood it.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna lean towards fear with this one because for me, I feel like this. Okay, so hey, if I'm texting her and she decides to talk to you, then she wasn't. That's not mine. Then she was never mine to begin with. So I don't need to be like now. This is
okay. No. What I gathered from what I was saying was like, okay, y'all discussed it prior, but Phil started pushing up on her.
No.
And what if he did? What if he did do that, Red? What if he did do that?
Phil is dead ass wrong. You don't go pushing up on your homeboy, old lady, unless your homeboy need a green light.
Well,
not old lady, but like this his little play. That's what he's trying to push up on, and
not even that.
Not even that.
Just say old vibe. You can say old vibe.
Not even an old vibe.
To me,
a person you just saw that you may have been texting. What?
So because what I'm saying though is okay. It also depends on how deep are we talking about in terms of y'all.
I feel that.
If y'all just texting here and there, or you didn't text them maybe last weekend,
so
they got texting again this weekend.
What if they got right?
I don't care. Nor should the other way around should I care. I wouldn't care. And to me, I feel like, okay, now if y'all have been, y'all have had, serious things go along by that time, then okay, that's different. That's a difference. I probably wouldn't even want it then anyway. But
and that's most definitely the difference. If you tell me beforehand, man, this chick, I've been talking to her for 3 months. We done went on a couple of dates. This, that, the third. Man, if we get to the club and this girl get on me, man, I'm going to look at her. I'm going to say, man, you got me fucked up. Right. Like you weren't just with my boy at the spot.
Right.
That's
not at the spot.
That's a different story.
That's different. Then I'm like,
we're talking about, man, we're talking about, I'm only texting her. We ain't even linked up yet. And then the other thing is, I ain't smacked.
Right.
What I'm getting mad. I can't get mad. I ain't smacked it. What I'm mad for? I ain't, and I damn sure ain't kissing it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
So
you got guys. No, I want you to understand something. You got guys out here. They ain't smacked. They ain't kissed it. They only texted, and they are going to show their ass. Actually, in my line.
So, Alexa, how you feel about it?
It's so many different scenarios in that we just transpired right there, and it's a right and wrong way.
Okay.
So in some circumstances, I can see his point of view. In some circumstances, you can see the other point of view.
Correct.
It's like at the end of the day, if the guys in your circle know that y'all had some dealings with this person, and she's so happy, it could be she pulled up to the spot. Y'all got, or it could be y'all got right, or it could be that you went on dates, and then it led to the kissing, and that was it.
Right.
If they know, if it was 3 months, 2 months, 2 weeks, or 2 years, if they know, it should be a little, you come to Jesus moment. Come to me with like, hey, can I have it?
It sounds like you basically saying they just show grace. They just show grace and be like, hey.
I ain't gonna say that. I ain't gonna say,
especially
if both of y'all the same. If both of y'all the same setting,
okay,
and he went to her first, and then he already got an understanding with the person.
Oh, so you feel like that's disrespectful then if he come to her and like
behind him after he know and he went and the guy was him first, went to her first. Okay. And he said what up, woo, hit me up and all that, then walked away because he already man.
I'll just respond to one piece to this. I may look away on that, but okay, depending on even with the time period, I will say I feel like it's a caveat on that because I feel like, okay, 2 years, 8 months, 2-3 weeks, if ain't nothing really then gone down in that time period, like for real, honestly, that don't really mean nothing to me.
And what if that night be the time? What if that night be the time? You just don't know. You just don't know, guys.
And I think I take that.
I'm not being delusional. I'm just saying. I'm not being delusional, my guy. I'm just saying.
Okay, anybody that is willing, and I'm not saying, hold on, talking about, and I'm not saying this pertains to you when I say this, but anybody that's willing to talk and not have any interaction with this person for 2 years and then get mad when your boy end up talking to her because she fucking with him. Come on, let's be real.
But is women making that first move though, or is the guy pursuing her like Red said? Like
does it matter? Wait, tell me, does it matter?
Right, I'm with you, Phil.
I'm just saying.
Does it matter?
No, come out. And Red, this is a serious question though. Serious. If a motherfucker hadn't done, if your friend hadn't done nothing with this person and forever, they only just been talking, and then Buddy come to you or she come to you, woo, and fucking try to talk to you, is that like a bad thing? Like you can't say, you know what? Let me see what's up, because my friend ain't did shit with him.
I mean, long as you running by your friend, then.
But is the woman that wrong? Is she gonna
I don't think she. Because friend, you just can't use that word loosely. But If my homegirl, texted
You
a
right.
guy and it never went nowhere, but they texted, you just running by your friends. Like me and my friends doing it all the time. You running by your friend. It's simple as that.
I
Like
mean,
I don't think there's
I
a
can
fault
understand.
in it. You just
I
need to
can
run it by
understand
because
that.
it might have
I
been
can-
deeper than what you think it is. Like you just
Right.
never know what
You feel like
really is on
a
the surface.
conversation. You feel like a conversation needs to be had.
But a conversation does need to be had. You don't just be out here just sideways.
Okay.
I mean, I feel like
let me ask you this here. I got a second question to that. So
okay.
if they be like, you know what I'm saying, you go up to the friend and actually be transparent and tell them like, look, yo, I know y'all talked for 2 years, but y'all ain't did nothing. Man, this Shawty is fucking with me, dog. You know what I'm saying? She fucking with me. And then they say, nah, I'm not fucking with that. How are you gonna respond then? How do you respond to that?
Are y'all friends or not? Like, obviously, if it's a friend you going to about this situation, they obviously feel away for a reason.
Did you hear what she said? Are we friends or not?
This is what I say, and I think my outlook comes from this is because I feel like roles reversed. A lot of guys is not they not sparing me. Like that's just what I feel. Like I'm not getting spared, so like I feel like that's what it is.
Your brother, your sister, your line brother. If they already know what's up, if they already got right and you trying to get right, and she do it, then hey, it is what it is.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
But I've never what you on that?
I'm just saying.
But this is but
it's the part. It's a woman, and she know. It goes if you gonna run your mouth or not situation in.
But my thing is also we gotta stop letting that stuff break up friendships. We gotta stop letting that be the end all be all. Like,
oh my god,
we gotta stop letting that break up because I've seen a lot of times where it's like, oh, I don't even want to make it about a certain side, but I've seen on one side in particular where it's like I was messing with that person and now my friend is now they ain't cool no more.
You trying to talk about women? Are you referring to women?
I done seen women get mad. Women. Hold up. Let's talk about it. Women would get
there are lines in certain things you just don't cross. Like again, there does need to be a conversation, but like if you don't say something, you're basically backdooring me. Like you didn't even have a common courtesy to be, hey, so X, Y, and Z slid on me. I know y'all used to have a little 1-2 going on. Was it that deep? It's simple as that deep?
Women be
sometimes,
but women can be scandalous. They don't have a conversation, or they be like, oh, it wasn't that big of a deal. But you don't know. You can't tell me the capacity of what the situation was to me.
Some of them
will hate you out with the rest of the group, even though you picked the wrong one. Though you know what I'm saying?
Let's talk about it.
Let's be real.
Let's talk about it.
The person in the situation.
This the question I got is that when you try to be real and come straight up and say, hey, like did y'all ever have something real going on? Woo, because I'm trying to fuck with her, and then they say, nah, I'm not fucking with that. What do you do then?
Don't fuck with it.
Some women get mad. Some women get mad and give you a hard time.
What
because you used to talk to her friend, but you ain't do
nothing. And they give you an answer. Just because it's not the answer you don't want to hear doesn't mean that.
Hold on, Lacey. What did you just say? What did you just say, Lacey?
Let's talk about it.
What you say that again?
What did you say, Lacey?
I just heard the end of it. That's why I'm like, what did you say?
Some women get mad. This don't pertain to me. I'm just saying something.
Okay.
Some women would get mad because you try to talk to them, but she don't want to talk to you because you talked to her friend, but she fucked your brother. Like, what kind of shit is that? If you ain't getting nothing with her friend, but just talk to him.
Hold on. I'm trying to connect the dots again. So the girl that the dude is trying to reach out to, she had relations with his brother.
Yes, but she want to give you a no. Let me stop it.
I'm trying to make sure.
So a guy try to text this woman, but the woman gets mad at the guy because the guy used to text her friend, but it didn't get nowhere.
Okay.
The guy know that she smashed one of the homies.
Okay, I get it now.
She
I
won't
get it.
but she won't give
Are you
him a
saying
chance
double
because she's
standard?
mad.
Is that what
She
you're
won't
implying?
give him a chance. She won't give him a chance because she got mad because she texted her girl, but it didn't went nowhere. But the guy know that she smashed one of the homies, but she won't give him a chance. That's crazy.
But sometimes they may be using that as an excuse to do it because of the fact that they had relations with the homeboy. They just don't want to say that's the reason why they don't want.
But they out is you used to text my friend and all this, but it ain't go nowhere. They ain't kissed, they ain't do nothing, they ain't going on dates or nothing. But the guy know that you smashed. The guy knows she smashed the homie, but he ain't say shit. But
right.
She went up over her back pockets and said that.
But see, and I let Red probably allude a little more with it. But I think personally, I just think that they may use that just as their crush to say, I don't want to speak with you, but that's because I messed with your homeboy. I just don't want to tell you straight up, hey, I was messing with your homeboy, and so I don't want to mess with you. They just trying to find
But she entertained it though. She entertained it though. You know what I'm saying?
Like she texting, like she's still communicating and stuff like that.
Who do y'all be talking to? What kind of young lady?
It's not us. This is scenarios, Red. This is scenario. This is not us.
I have this is a new one. It's a new one for me. This is
scenarios.
I'm a little confused.
Real spill. This is just scenarios.
Okay.
Yeah, facts.
Okay, well, I'll say this: like the average woman, if I talk to your homeboy, there's no chance for you. Like it's just what a woman that has some, decorum about herself. Like I know some, girls that'll talk to the homie, your brother, but most women that have some decorum about themselves, they're not gonna be out here like talking to the whole crew. Now on the other flip token, I have seen women like,
I picked the wrong homeboy.
I picked the wrong homeboy.
That's it right there.
I've seen that too, but it's just kind of like.
But if they pick the wrong homeboy still go back, they ain't really picked the wrong homeboy.
I mean, it didn't work out for a reason. So, like, but on the same flip side, it's not my place for you to go and ask your homeboy, is it cool for us to 1, 2? It's not. That's your homeboy, not my homeboy. Your homeboy. So again, like I said, a conversation always needs to be had. Like, you may be feeling shy, and she might genuinely be feeling you too. And even in that case, like if homeboy ain't cool with it, y'all either gonna roll with homeboy say. I also feel like it matters the degree of the relationship between you and homeboy too. Like you can't just be this your brother you hang with every day.
On your day one.
Yeah, like there's two different. That's also when I was saying like y'all keep saying friend. Do you mean friend or associate or just somebody y'all you kick it with here and there? Because if it's your homeboy, you have no reason. That's a no.
And this is just being straight up. Like honestly, if I have real strong feelings for a girl or a woman, I will communicate that to where I'm like, guys, I'm really taking this very seriously. But for me, honestly, that doesn't. But honestly, for me, that's not going to happen all too often. I'm not quick to put all my chips and just be like, oh yeah, this is it. I'm not a first dater. And so,
would you cuff the girl though? You know all this information.
What I'm saying is, if I'm telling, I don't even know what I really don't know what you talking about.
I'm just saying. He's talking about cuffing a girl that my homeboy smashed.
You talking about cuffing a bop, but that's a whole other.
I'm just asking.
But what I'm saying though is, for me, like, okay, if I haven't shown or in my mind, I'm looking at this as a serious type situation, and even if it is, if I come out and find out that she didn't gave attention to any of my guys, then that shows me already from the jump, like, okay, she ain't for me. She's not mine then. Right. I don't know if that sounds brash or whatever, but like that's just how I see it.
That'd be the same ones that want you to cuff them though. The same ones that want you to cuff them, and she weren't around like that.
Hey, but you gotta understand, a lot of guys ain't cut from that same cloth you cut. Like, well, you know what I'm saying? You can be cool with. You know what I'm saying? If I'm fucking with a chick, but then she end up fucking with my nigga, and I don't get mad. Some niggas, they're not going to be so happy about it. They gonna be on the other side like, yo, what the fuck? What's going on? Hating you out, being green. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, what I like, depending on like if I was really like had some feelings for her, and she started trying to mess with somebody I knew that was like, especially that's kind of someone close, like I'm gonna feel a way about it, but like I'm just gonna take it to the chin. I'm just gonna take it to the chin. Like, hey, it come with the game. It come with it.
Cut from a different cloth. Everybody, you got to know the game. When you play this game, sometimes it don't always work out in your favor. Now you don't always win every hand.
That's why that's why it's time to play the game. It's time to settle down and get out the game.
Yeah, that's why I'm
straight up. That's straight up. There's a lot of hidden gems. It's a lot of hidden gems you YNs. Because if you in this scenario, YNs, and you going into this, hey, y'all need to take a heed of this. And grown people. Because nowadays, people fighting. And that might bring a tool out. Yeah, that's straight up.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. So yeah, I mean, I think we hammered that. Pick one, man. We got one. I think we got time for one more, guys. Where we want to go? Where we want to go? We got two more. We got two different ones. We got career and we got pressure. Which we want to go to?
It's on y'all. Hey.
What was the pressure one? Pressure on men or women to?
We can do either one. What was the pressure question?
What already?
What's the full question?
Okay, so we got our men or women more pressure to settle down, and we got college students pick their career.
Hold up, what's the second? What?
College students pick their career straight out of high school.
We can talk about the more pressure.
Is that the one everybody want to go with?
Yeah, they do it.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll go with that one then. Somebody want to introduce that one?
Yeah. Men or women more pressure to settle down. I feel like women give ultimatums for sure.
They do.
Let's take it there because this is right hand. Lacey been through this. Right hand.
Lacey said I've been through this. Been there.
Keep it real.
I'm keeping it real. Man, this is long. This few years back, they gave me an ultimatum. She basically told me I got till Christmas to either get right or get left. Straight up.
Did you get left?
I got left until she found another man, and then that's when I want to get right. And I was the one, and I was butthurt. And my day ones, no, I was butthurt.
Learn the lesson right there.
Learn the lesson.
Playing with the full feeling and playing with the feelings.
Learn lesson. So they do pressure you, like they'll let you let that long extension rule out. But once that mud start to close up, that's all you got. Once you hang yourself on that hook, that's all you got. And I probably did play with emotions. I didn't know what I wanted. Did I want to stay or did I want to keep moving like I wanted to move? But then when I saw it happen with something else, that's when I got butt hurt. So, I mean, you got take a heed. You got to know when to get out and settle down when you know she's the one for you. You know what I'm saying? When you know that she was the right person, it's time for you to put your grown man briefs on and not the title whiteys and get in that relationship.
I mean, yeah, I appreciate you kind of giving out a little personal advice, but just to answer the exact question, I think men are more pressured to settle down.
Hey, 1,000.
That's what I'm saying. I was pressured. I feel like I was pressured though.
I think men are more pressured to settle down due to the fact.
I also feel like men are.
What I say is, I think it's due to the fact of the woman's biological timeline. Like, if she want to have kids, the whole nine, like technically, she had
that. Why are we going all the way up to kids part?
I'm just saying.
What point do you? Men just y'all find every excuse in the world.
That's what I'm saying. What
you not gonna do?
We're not doing that. We're not gonna
do that, Red, because I didn't have every excuse. It was just up to me.
I'm not talking about your situation, like
yeah,
I'm saying men in general. It's always in some. Young literally just said it. It's men have more pressure because of the women's biological timeline. But it's just like, at what point do y'all decide, okay, it's time to grow up. It's time to get somewhere and sit down and stop being a really, it's just y'all nature. Like,
Oh
y'all
my god!
just
Here
a
you go with this
natural
nature. Here you go with this
born-
nature stuff. Oh my gosh.
Okay.
I'm gonna be real.
Anyways.
I don't think it's the biological timeline.
I feel like
think
trying to put the blame on women is the problem. Where
I don't even
in
think
some
it's that.
situations,
I'm not
it's
putting
men
the.
and women.
But
I'm
do
not.
you
Yeah,
make it seem
Some
like the
women
but
are
do the,
pressured by their family.
but
Like
in the women
are more pressured by their family, where men is just more pressured by society. But I do feel like they're equally pressured. I don't
but
think that there's one that's pressured more than the other. That's my opinion.
but in a woman perspective, does she think in her mind I'm not good enough if he don't decide to settle down?
Yeah. Yeah. Like obviously, what do you not see in me that, okay, it's not time for you to let go of whatever it is that you're hanging on to. I'm assuming singleness. Like, what is it you're continuously courting me, or I just feel like you know.
Okay,
Like,
That's real.
what I say is, and it may not be right for that mentality, but I think men's mentality in terms of that is we, especially in taking that step, I think we take that step a little more serious. To this personal opinion, I think we take that step a little more serious, and that is why I think guys want to make sure they have pretty much, and usually they don't have all of them, but they try to have as many of them as they can, all their ducks in a row before they make that step. Whether that's physically, mentally, financially, the whole nine. They trying to make sure before I make this next step that
this is my best move.
Because to me, I think even in marriages, I think it's men's more fear that they wake up and they partner's like, I don't want to do this no more. And when that happened after the marriage, it
becomes a partnership. It becomes a partnership instead of an actual relationship. Don't roll your eyes, real. You know that's real.
Because men take breakups. They take breakups harder than women.
Please.
I do.
Some guys can't bounce back. Some guys don't ever bounce back. And I think that is why it's more of a, they want to make sure that, and so it's not, I'm not saying it's right, but I think we have a mindset sometimes where we like, I want to make sure I can get this everything as right as possible before I take this next step to make sure this.
And I feel like that's the problem, and how it just crashed and burned, and kind of like what Lacey was saying, you kind of like miss out on. There's never going to be a time where you're ready.
It's never a perfect time.
There's never a perfect time, but I feel like they lean on that as an excuse. Like, it obviously marriage will mature you. You do have to, and
sure.
I feel like that is the problem. The maturity side of it, the growing up, or I have to let go of X, Y, and Z, like the sacrifice side of it that comes with it. And I feel like that's why they feel like they're so pressured, because you feel like you have to give up so much, but you're not the only one giving up something.
But you can't. I feel like, honestly, I think the women in general are more ready to commit to settling down than men. Just like off the strength, you know what I'm saying? I think for men, like Jan said, we want to have something good going for ourselves before we do that. I personally feel like that. Some say, you can marry poor and be happy ever after. But I don't. That's just not me. That ain't how I feel like I was raised, and that ain't what I want. You know what I'm saying? I want to do it my way, and that's what I want to do. You can't fault me for that. So if somebody was to come to me and say, I want to do this X, Y, and Z, and I tell them that I'm not ready, you know what I'm saying? That doesn't mean that I don't think you're good enough. You know what I'm saying? We probably just need more time. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like on the women's side, when men tell them that they might not be ready to settle down, they
should give that timetable. The next man is.
They completely shut down. They don't try to, you know what I'm saying, understand where the men coming from. I feel like that.
I feel like if the woman give you this, that, and the third and go all out for you, and you still on that BS, she in her mind, she know the next man ready, and she just waiting for you to hang yourself, and it's straight up. Come on, baby, please.
So.
Okay.
Hold on. Can you break that down a little bit? Could you break that down a little bit?
That last part kind of got me.
Yeah, that threw me.
What you mean?
You said she get ready to hang yourself.
She waiting for you to hang yourself, really just to mess up, or just for her to slowly depart and just, weed you out because you on BS now.
I feel like there has been too many times where it is shown and it has been proven that men know, and it's just kind of like why do you have to make somebody wait for it forever because you feel like you got to have this expectation of how it's supposed to go. Like you're gonna miss out on your whole life. And you talked about this biological timeline, but now y'all 50, just not getting married, high risk pregnancy, and it's all crashing and burning, and now it's more regret and things. I just don't understand.
But see, I ain't trying to get married have a kid at 50.
I mean, that's everybody got a preference on that too, though. But I mean, and some guys they want to get 50 and they ain't looking to.
I mean, I might have to go and get the snip, but I ain't slowing down.
I don't know. I feel like men be dragging it.
Wait.
And it's simply because they don't be wanting to grow up. They're not ready to grow up, and they're not ready to commit.
I can see that in some cases.
I feel like there's just one too many excuses. Always, we have to have X, Y, and Z, or I have to have this career choice and da da da. Nobody's gonna sit around waiting you forever.
At the end of the day,
that's crazy.
At the end of the day, you gotta take that leap by faith. You go into a relationship, it ain't gonna be perfect.
Turn out until you try, but because you just, I don't know.
You gotta take that leap. If it don't work out,
have too many excuses.
If it don't work out, just be single again.
But what I will say is though, if there are certain factors where you're looking at it like, okay, if this is what it's like while we're together, I don't know if I want to do that. I need to see if this is gonna change first. Then I can understand that. But because like I'm
if in the first year you saying the same thing that you don't like over and over and over, it's not gonna change. Find somebody else. But dragging the same person along and along, trying to hope and pray that situation or that particular thing is gonna change, you're wasting your time and theirs. Like, what is it? 21 days to break a habit.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Oh my
goodness. 21.
You these lifetime specials.
Literally, if she continuously shows you signs of, oh, that's not something I want in a long-term partner, she's not gonna change. That's just who she is. Next, get somebody else to do it. I don't understand that. But the excuse of, oh, I want this and I want that, and it needs to be like this and this like that. Time waits on no man. You wasting our time and you wasting yours too.
So there's no need to talk to have this conversation with your partner if you know.
Yeah,
like her mind.
I mean, I'm not saying just call it quits, but if you've had the conversation, there's no change. Next caller. What are you doing? You're wasting your time and theirs. They're not gonna wake up one morning.
That makes your partner mind wander. Right there.
You get so many chances and grace, and then at some point you have to look at yourself in the mirror and realize this ain't person for me. Next caller, and that's man and woman.
That grace, man. That grace.
100%. I'm 100% with you on that one, Red. No cap.
Nobody has time for that. You're just wasting time. That's why you feel so much pressure, because you're just wasting time, wasting your time, their time, everybody's time. Your mommy, your daddy, your grandma.
Well,
there's always better. Next.
we learned a lot of gems today on this episode, guys.
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah. We'll start the What It Is Wednesdays. We'll start that next. We'll probably start reading off of those answers this next episode.
Okay.
Hey, we might start making some more appearances, man.
Oh yeah, the Instagram Live I don't know. We may come back with What It Is.
We're still in construction with that.
Yeah,
I think Instagram Live will be fun.
Red, that was a hot commodity.
I'm
just waiting on one of my partners, to get back on the course. I said it like that. We're gonna say it like
that. Lacey, you let me fast show.
Yeah, my bad. Pike County the bill.
We got a debut. We got a debut next show too, so everybody be on the lookout.
Okay.
Red, I enjoy rehab shows with you because you gonna keep a real spill now. You gonna keep a real spill.
Stop making excuses. Next. Typed up for the man. Y'all can actually put that clip out there. Men, stop making excuses. How about that?
Who you got a bone to pick with this episode, Red? Because you always got a bone to pick with somebody. You got one to pick with this episode.
It was really Young. This time around, Young really, this last little... Because he just kept giving out excuses for the men. Like, no, they need to grow up. What did Lacey say? Take your tidy whities off and put this big boy briefs on. Like, stop being scared. 2 thumbs down. That's what I think of that. Men and their excuses. And
I look at that totally different. I don't even
the
look
reason
at
why they can't X, Y, and Z, and I can't be successful, and I can't. Please, nobody's coming to save you. Okay, get up and get to it. Men have every excuse in the world as to why they do X, Y, and Z. Shut up. Next caller. You'll be all right.
I mean, I don't think.
I ain't gonna lie, Red. We to go to that next caller. Oh my gosh.
I'm sick of that.
I think some guys can use it as a crutch, but I think sometimes they're
men use everything.
They might not be legitimate, but I disagree.
The real question
why
is,
did she? Oh, I don't know. A crutch. Oh, because my daddy left. Oh, it's like what?
The real question, Red. The real question is, Red. What's the next caller?
In college? Oh, because everybody around me was selling drugs. Oh, you're a follower. Like every excuse in the world, they have every excuse. One thing about women, they are natural go-getters, and that's always why they get further in life. Men find every excuse. Not all men, but most men. It's either the product of their environment. Their dad left. Mama didn't have a way. You see, mama made a way, and daddy got to leave. I don't be wanting to hear that. Men have literally every excuse in the world as to why it's everybody else's fault but their own. Please.
This is a clip right here.
You want to marry that girl, you would have married her 3 years ago. You didn't want to marry her. You thought that there was better out there, and they bit you in the ass. Now she's somebody else's wife.
Hey.
You.
You hurt.
I can't look at that, but if it happened like that, I'm not gonna be mad about it.
Now you
what it is.
But nah, I ain't hurt. I ain't hurt. Hey,
I'm not talking about you in general.
But I want to go back to what you said about the next caller. Was the next caller always on your line, and you just started entertaining?
That's not what that means. That's not what that means.
Okay.
It's just like next, like what's next? Not actual next caller. But they might not always been in her DM, applying pressure, and you messed up, like you said, you hung yourself, and he stepped up and out of there.
Yeah, I mean,
they decided to look at them DMs, huh?
They decided to look at them DMs, and her husband was there the whole time.
We gonna wrap it up on that one then. We're gonna close it on that, guys.
Men do better.
Realspill, episode 9, man. We sign out, man.
Oh man.
Bill.